So, Mohammed, what's up?
I have a problem with a contract I entered into.
Most problems have solutions, Mohammed. Why not give me the details?
Well, this one is linked to my brother-in-law, Farid, and I'm not sure there's a solution for this guy.
In-laws, Mohammed. Tell me about it. So what has Farid done?
Believe me, I don't have enough time to tell you everything he's done in his long-running attempt to ruin my business, but the reason I'm here today is because he signed a contract committing my business, Lux Car Imports, into a 5-year contract.
5 years?
Yep, 5 long years, at a cost of over £150,000 a year.
$750K in total. That's not nothing.
No, it's not. It'll put me out of business. So you have to get me out of it.
Okay, tell me what happened and then we can see what the best approach is.
Last week, I left the office to go on a long weekend with my wife and children to Disneyland.
Nice.
Well, it was meant to be, but Friday afternoon I got a text message on my phone from my nephew telling me I should ring the office pronto, as Farid is in over his head and about to sign into an advertising agreement.
So what did you do?
What do you think I did? I immediately rang Farid and asked him what he was doing.
And he said?
He said, "I'm getting a great advertising deal, Mohammed, you'll love it." So I immediately told him to stop it, but he said I didn't understand just how good the deal was and that the advertising salesman opposite him in his office was telling him that if he didn't sign now, the 30% reduction would be withdrawn.
So what did you do?
I told him to pass the phone to the advertising salesman, and once I got him on the phone, I told him I wasn't interested in signing the deal. Then I got Farid back on the phone and told him not to sign anything and that I would have a look at it when I got back on Monday. I even made an appointment with the advertising salesman for the following Monday, even though I had no intention of signing any advertising deal.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that when I turned up on Monday, I found that Farid, the idiot, had signed the contract despite what I'd said.
Wow, son, brother-in-law. So then I suspect you rang the advertising company to withdraw from the contract and they said no, that you had entered into a contract for a fixed term of 5 long, expensive years.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Mohammed, here's the big question. Does Farid have the power to bind the company by contract?
No way, man. He's only a car salesman. He likes to act a big executive around the showroom because he's my brother-in-law, but in reality he's only employed to sell cars and he can't even do that. However, apparently the day that he signed the contract he was sitting in my office and he told the advertising company salesman that he was a director and a family member.
When you were on the phone to the advertising salesman, did you tell him that Farid did not have the power to bind the company under contract?
Yeah, of course I did. I told him he was only a car salesman. In fact, I asked them both to get the hell out of my office.
Okay, so the salesman was informed that Farid did not have the power to bind the company, and you offered to meet him the following Monday. It's looking pretty good, Mohammed. The thing is now we have to prove that you told the salesman that Farid did not have the power to sign on behalf of the company.
No problem. For the last 3 weeks I've been recording all the calls made.
You what?
Well, someone, Farid I think, has been ringing up chat lines from different phones in the office. You know, the type of thing. To be honest, I don't mind what he does. The thing is, it was costing a fortune.
Okay, I'll write to the advertising company and ring them afterwards. For the moment, we won't mention that we have a recording of the conversation because I just don't know how legal that is. If they contact you, you just tell them to get in touch with me and don't say anything else. Have you got a copy of the recorded conversation?
Yep, here in my pocket.
Okay, good. You hold on to the original at home and give me the copy. I will write to these guys today. Oh, and Mohammed, I think it's time that either you or your sister divorce Farid.